and they look if they by now they will have got it if they're supposed to. Right? It's just what it is.
The point is, it's hard out here, and
Hard for who?
for people like there's a Ghanaian guy.
Hard in what way? You have to be specific. You
There's a
talking about they
Ghanaian
can't
guy-
feed themselves.
There's a
'Cause that
Ghanaian guy,
might be-
you know,
you might be right
that
with
lives
that.
in Luton. The wife was heavily pregnant. The wife was actually a nurse here, and the wife passed away.
Yeah.
They had to actually cut the kid out, and your boy, it's actually your boy's boy.
Let's not talk about that.
It's hard.
It's so
out here.
real, isn't it?
It's crazy. When
Let's
it's
not
home
talk
to you,
about that.
and unfortunately, the father had passed away less than a week before she passed. It's some crazy
That's
stuff.
that. And to think all you had to do was stay home, huh?
Well,
That was
but
it.
It's part of her job. She could.
Yeah, but it's part of a job, but she's dead though.
Yeah, but she had to save people.
It's part of a
if
job.
you say
but she's
that,
dead.
then what? Are you gonna say all the
think-
doctors and nurses
You
should
think
stay at home?
you think he wants to hear that right now?
That's not. I'm having that.
No, but you think he?
with
No,
you.
I'm telling you, that's how real it is. Like you're gonna go to sorry. I'm sorry, like she's dead, but it was a job. Like
No, she saved lives.
Yeah, but
that's
it
how
was
you
a-
don't say it's a job. You say she saved lives.
she's
Because she was saving lives.
yeah, but ours is gone. Our life is gone.
At times it's
I-
part of. It's part.
There
It's like
is
being a soldier.
No,
It's
stop.
part
No,
of it.
no.
It's part
The point is,
it's hazards of the game.
She was pregnant. Now we can say was, right, which is really bad.
Well,
I wanted
had
to
a
say
kid in it.
she is
She had the baby.
because they caught the baby out.
Yeah.
But she's gone. It wasn't like she had a baby. She died at check birth. No, that's what happened. She was dying, and they had to save the baby, so they caught the baby out. And then you want to tell me,
Why you putting it like that?
but that's what happened though. And you want to tell me it's our job, so you lose your life.
I'm not saying it.
But that's the way you said it though.
No,
Like,
shut up.
that's the way
I'm
you
saying part as her job of saving people.
Okay, so she was pregnant. Because
So the moment you get pregnant, you shouldn't go to work.
what? No. In these trying times, I don't care if you're 1 month pregnant. Stay home. I don't care if your job involves saving 10,000 of life. Save the one in your belly. Okay, stay home.
So one life is worth more than the 10,000 out there.
I'm not
Is that what you're
comparing
saying?
it, but I'm just saying if I'm your husband, I'm not comparing it. This is just what it is. This is I'm not saying what you're trying to do is bad or good. I'm just saying I don't want to be the reason. I don't want to be looking at your picture. I don't want to be the one telling your child, guess what your mom was doing when she had you? She died.
Saving lives.
It's dark. That's all I want to say. I mean, there's no right or wrong way to say
it. It is anyway. The point is,
And the fact that it's close to home,
and that's
is-
that's why at times when the appreciation that we show to a lot of these people that put their lives on the line, because especially with new infections and even the way things are. Because think about this, they are
No,
the
she
first.
should have stayed home, man. She should have stayed home. It wasn't worth it. That's all I'm gonna say. It wasn't worth it. She should have stayed home. It wasn't like because that's a lot of selfish behavior that happened. Because looking at the bigger picture, you can always save life. You can always.
Yeah, but I
do
don't
that.
like your point.
But
is-
you're pregnant though. You have a baby growing inside you, and you have a baby that you have to think of. Now the baby's motherless because you want to save lives. Like think
that's
about
not,
it.
well, it's
I'm just looking at the other side of
yeah,
it.
but that's not the point.
That's the point.
Because the other thing you haven't even if you're gonna go there, then you're gonna have to go into their finances and how even then you go to the government, because the government knew this was not like we were not like Wuhan where it was just thrown onto us. Then you're gonna talk about PPEs and you're gonna talk about what safety are they giving to the people
all
so
day
it's not
long.
I'm saying
we can explain and dive into
the
different
bottom
things.
line is this.
But here's the thing though. A life is gone.
But
We can talk about it, and I'm being as real as I can with you.
Yeah, but
And this is how selfish I am being right now. Like, you my wife, and we're having a baby together. And if this is our first baby, and this is our first pregnancy, plus we don't know about this virus that well. This is not chicken pox where we can go, okay, we know how to deal with it. No one knows no one even know the significant impact that this thing is going to have for years to come. So therefore, if you were by yourself and it's just me and you're not pregnant or anything like that, we can go, yeah, go do your thing, we'll take care of it, we'll find out what we need to do. But you pregnant. So I don't care what the financial status is saying. I don't care what situation we have to be. Stay home. It's that simple.
So are you gonna say if let's assume you're a woman, if I said you had a husband, what I'm trying to do, if you had a husband that goes to war, for instance, right, and your wife is pregnant, because what happens? No, that's why I said assuming you're a woman.
Oh, okay.
Like, that's what the hell's
So I
wrong
have
with
a husband who goes to war. Women do go to war also.
yeah, but they don't go to war pregnant. and men don't get pregnant. The point I'm trying to make is if your wife is pregnant.
Yeah, and I go to war or she goes to war.
Yeah, like if you're a soldier, you're going to quit every time your wife is pregnant.
That's different.
How is it different? You could die at war.
No, that's different.
So what if you die?
I tell you what, no, of course not. I don't say it like that, but technically, yeah, because you limit allocations because it comes to the territories with a job. You sign up to go to the front line, so you know what that means.
What's the difference with nurses and doctors?
And I'll tell you what the difference is. The difference is like I'm not carrying a baby when I went out. Do you know what I'm saying to you? I'm sure it's the same thing for women in the military, right? When you're pregnant, you seat yourself away from the front line because it's not just your life anymore. You have a life growing inside you. So you don't go to the front line. But as a man, yeah, your wife is pregnant, but you're responsible only for you when you're out there.
As you said, we're still talking about a life lost, and then that's what it will be. Anyway, look, that's not what I want to dwell on.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, it's a bit of a different, and the fact that it's close to home.
I just hope people are being safe and people are not having tragedies in their family.
Well, we just talked about one. And I think they said in UK is about almost 800 and something deaths per day now or something like that. It's coming up to total 14,000.
And I said it's not,
so which is
it is what it is.
People, this is real.
Most of you people are saying safe and
this is real.
And try to
stay home. Don't do what the Prime Minister of UK did. Said stay home. Later on, he got it himself. So but stay home.
Well, then again, I said if you go. Then you got people with all this fake information. Let me tell you something funny. I know
fake information.
Yeah, there's a lot of fake information. But anyway, that's not even that.
You the one that have to listen to.
There's a girl, right? Like Ghana is on partial lockdown. You call it full lockdown, but shut up about it.
Ghana should be on full lockdown.
Anyway, so this girl, and that the police patrol the street to make sure people are actually obeying this nonsense, right?
Are they beating people or are they just patrolling?
Oh, it's Africa. At times it happens. A couple of people have had their asses whooped, but that's not the point. The point is
in India, they're beating people, and like grown men getting beaten off the buses, off the bikes. They get like, have you seen that video where I think it was a mocks that they were in, and then
I thought that was a stage thing. I don't think
it's
it
real.
Is.
No,
I've seen
the police officers stayed outside.
Yeah, I think it's not real. I know. I feel like it's staged, but that's just me. Maybe I'm just too skeptical.
Yeah, it's just you because I don't think that.
But anyway, this girl get caught coming out of the.
Get caught from what she doing that she got caught?
She's 17. Just hear me out. She's 17. She's out there on the street.
Oh, she got caught that she's on the street.
She's on the streets. Okay, so the police like. But then the journalists are around, isn't it? Because the journalists are also patrolling the street trying to report. Journalists also do this thing.
It's supposed to be at home though. Like,
no, but it's a news thing.
I know, they're willing to die. They're in the front line.
I didn't need a news thing. So, and they're interviewing her and they're like, okay, so where were you going? Take a wild guess where the girl was going. 17-year-old. Going to her boyfriend.
She's going to have sex, yeah. That's what it is.
And then they're like, but why haven't you heard, like, what's going on?
What's not going to do anything? I've heard, but I don't stop me from going to get mine. What's not going to do anything? You said it like it's supposed to be news. I heard what you guys said, but you ain't really provide me any other thing to subsidize what I'm about to go get.
It's like,
at the end of the day, it is my life.
Know that
Oh, why did they have to do that?
And she was like, yeah, the mom knows, the dad doesn't know.
She's
like,
she's
her
lying.
face on TV.
No, she's not. Well, the parents were going to find out, obviously. She's 17. You have to forgive her. She didn't know that the parents were going to see that.
Well, she didn't know.
She didn't think they were going to, did it? Come on, it could be only on YouTube. She didn't know it's going to be on that.
It's a news channel.
Yeah, but she didn't think. She's 17. You have to forgive her for that. Obviously, she's going to get the repercussion when she gets to it. Because it's not just don't go out. I mean, as a dad and mom going, you see you're not outside. I mean, she could have said she's going to buy paper. You could have said, oh yeah, I didn't even know what she did. I thought, don't buy paper. Nah, you are out. You're not supposed to. And then you say you go to a boy's house. Now, as a father, look at what you've done. You've devalued yourself when it comes to marriage to the whole world. So she's definitely going to get it.
Well, she said the father didn't know, but the mom was aware. And then they asked
the mom was aware that
that's what she said. She said, and they're
the mom is putting out to somebody else other than the father. I'll tell you that much.
She's like, what's it called? She's gonna go stay with the boyfriend until the whole coronavirus thing dies.
At 17.
I know.
This is Ghana.
Dude, I was as shocked as you. And this one,
she's lying.
Nah,
I think
I don't think so.
No, she's gonna go get some. But she's definitely.
I don't think so. It's possible. Because the point is, especially if you have a little bit of money, like trust me, there's a lot of nonsense going on.
Then the mother really did know.
But, of course, but this is even the funny aspect. They ask, do you know what the status of your boyfriend is? And she goes, yeah, I got his number. I'm like, what's that got to do with anything?
No, she didn't understand the question.
Of course she didn't.
When you say what's that gonna do anything, they said, you know, the status, meaning where's his location right now?
No. As he go to COVID.
I know, no, but I'm telling you what she had to ask. Like, where's his location right now? What is his status? Like, of course, no, I can call him. He's at home.
Yeah, he doesn't go anywhere. I'm just gonna go stay there until the whole thing. I'm like, this guy's not serious.
Nah, but let me tell you something. They caught her. Think how many people they didn't catch.
Dude! I saw this video of people doing night markets in Ghana. I'm not even joking.
Night market.
No, because
they can't see in the dark. Like,
because they're trying to beat the system in it. Because daytime is most likely gonna get caught.
News is out. You didn't beat the system. Like, we know now.
Because people tell people that you can go buy shit at this time of the day. And then it gets to the news people, and the news people filmed it. And I hope it's not true. I saw the video and I'm like, I hope this is not true. I'm seeing the video, but I'm like, I hope it's like it's been shot a while before.
All of this stuff, right? People don't understand what staying home means. It means the quicker you stay home, the quicker we can get rid of this virus. But if you don't listen, this lockdown is going to continue. Okay, like it's really, really going to continue. So the best thing to do would be for all of us to stay home for at least minimum of a month or 3 weeks at least. Then we can get rid of this stuff. But if we all don't listen, and some of us are still going out, the lockdown is going to continue. So technically, we are doing ourselves by not staying home. I don't think people understand that. Nah. Just stay home. I understand it's hard, and I know you got to hustle and stuff, and I know you got to eat, which is why you can tie down the government into and say you want these people to stay home, but you not provide it.
Ghana is doing that, and it's so bad. I didn't want this to be a COVID-19 thing, but it's turning into that. I'm gonna say this, and then I'll wrap it up and we'll move on. The point is this: I
always say this.
Yeah,
I don't know why you feel the need to say these things, but okay, go ahead.
No, because you brought it up, dude. They're giving food, right? In Ghana, they decide to provide because people are struggling and those kind of stuff, which is not a bad incentive.
What kind of food is that? What they giving them?
No, they're supposed to be giving rice, yams, and right? Just let me finish. Yeah, some places are giving raw food. Some people have cooked it, but that's a whole different ballgame. So
what if I don't like the way the food tastes?
Hey, a beggar with a choice. If you wouldn't, but that's not even the point.
I'm not a beggar.
But then stay in your house, isn't it?
Coronavirus is the beggar. It told me to the beggar.
Yeah, so you shut up and you take what you get. But okay, see, there's a sad situation. There's at least 3 sad situations in this. One is where they're sharing the food. There's no observation of the social distance. I'm talking about back to back. Like everybody fighting for their own kind of situation.
Why did they stay home in the first place?
The point, I mean, like people live in houses. What? Why are you not going to houses to share these things?
They're not helping. That's not helping.
No, but
that's spreading. That's helping the virus. That's not helping humans.
Yeah, but you see, again, that's one aspect of it. This is the second aspect here. The second aspect is the food that they're supposed to be giving to the people, according to some of the people.
Yeah.
Like always, there's a form of corruption somewhere. People are taking those food home to their families.
What, are you surprised? That's
of course, I'm not surprised. But I'm saying that's also another issue.
That's a no-brainer. Forget that.
But this is the last one. The last one that hurts me.
Yeah.
That one I thought was people are assholes. You know the older people go join the queue, right? They get their stuff, and the young boys are actually jacking off these old ladies. What?
I'm not surprised either. The first one, yes. So the fact that no one's there to observe social distancing. You see that too? That's what we do. It's cool. On a normal day, we do that anyways. It's cool. It's cool.
This coronavirus. I think even Boko Haram has taken I've said that they're gonna take a step back now.
And do what?
Until the thing is over, then they'll come back to that.
We should be crying because of that. Because Boko Haram members against coronavirus will be very helpful for the public. Like it will be at least they're not gonna do suicide bombing. Because at least they can die alone. They can't take people with them.
What makes you think that when we make them, go out and be like, okay, I can spread the virus without even having to anything that they can't even
judge on them. It needs a host. The moment you blow yourself up, this viral can't spread.
No, but now that's what I'm saying. But now they don't need to blow. They have to just turn up at Emmanuel Church, because Steve Joshua got a lot of people in the church. Go there, cough a couple of plates. Go to
Stop saying. Stop. Because you're giving ideas. It's not a good thing. You're not doing the right thing right now. Stop. Don't give any ideas. Just in case someone of that kind is listening right now, they will hear.